beat you with it. If you tell me it is not real, I will beat you with it. If you say nothing, I will beat you with it. And so, the student reaches out, grabs a stick, and breaks it. If the situation is untenable, you break that fucking stick.
What a bank has for sale is information, and this has always been true. Rothschild made a fortune by owning carrier pigeons that brought the news of the Battle of Waterloo to the city of London. So he had that information prior to anyone else.
Looks like Jack still got the mojo.
Yo, a man stuck in a machine where compassion is based on the limits of cream. So doctors say give me the green before they administer clean medicine, and are instead injecting poison into the stream to dumb down our minds and any hope of resistant regimes. And if that doesn't work, just crush them through any physical means. But honestly, doesn't seem like they need that. Seems like they only need to use a digital screen. Flip with the flick of a switch. It's like a minister's dream. In the eyes of this oligarchy, I can see the sinister gleam. But what do these epiphanies mean? How can I show others that haven't sufficiently seen? How can I efficiently speak on economic and political schemes before I'm shot in the head and the pistol is clean and I'm thrown in a casket? It's a little extreme, but so is any political extremism. So how can I show you, no matter which path you're picking, convene into the same copious madness and gimmicky scenes? It's like my brain's running on pistons and steam. I'm blowing a gasket cause I'm so pissed and I'm mean. I know that I'm spastic and a little bit overreactive. It's cause my head is overly active and I'm stretched to my limit, just like a broken elastic from trying to take appropriate action. I see a future where most of the masses are turned to smoke or to ashes from the explosive theatrics of plutonium flashes, and the ones left alive on the surface just choke from the gases. And even now we know that it's bad shit. We're buying food that's made with carcinogens, which is then coated and wrapped in frickin' petroleum plastic. Those that are placid either don't know or haven't been dosed up on acid and been exposed to the classes. They're just wearing rose-colored glasses. It's all a bunch of bullshit from voting to taxes. And I know what I'm asking for, telling my truth, so when they askin', I just tell them no, officer, I don't know who Socio Jack is. Who you asking for? Never even heard of him.
If you break faith with what you know, that's a betrayal of many, 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 many people. And no one's ever wanted really to be free. Walk down the street of any city, any afternoon, and look around you. What you gotta remember is what you're looking at is also you. Everyone you're looking at is also you. You could be that person. You could be that monster. You could be that cop. And you're to decide in yourself not to be.
Under the threat of the government's ever-stretching punishment net, addiction plundered your check, hundreds in debt, up to your neck. Not enough funds to cover the wreck, recovery steps, and when the main dopamine plug is defective, switch it up to another connect. No care if you're coming correct, doesn't expect it, fact he hopes so, cause he knows that it means that she'll come for the next. For Jack, there's nothing to get, not even others' respect. I sit back, spit raps, and study direct and indirect subtle effects on the public's perspective and how they cut the collective up into sex. And I'm talking sections, not sexual. It only takes a couple of sex for a conversation about guns or a sex change or any touchy subject to get someone to deflect, and if not, then unstrung and upset. I'm puzzled, perplexed by this and people who run to protect public electives. Doesn't take a dozen detectives to see, seems obvious to me. It doesn't matter which one we elect, but nobody detects, so I'ma keep yelling the same shit like I have fucking Tourette's. They view us as insects, and if I die for it, then it'll prove I'm my assumption's correct. Everyone's scared of sleep's cousin, but yet I luckily get to find a lot of comfort in death. Nothing to do and no more crush or regret, but I got a couple of weapons at the ready, and let me be clear, none of my head, a gray and black Benelli and my dad's machete. So when the time comes for blood to collect, I won't suddenly fret. I'm not one of the less fortunate, but I have suffered neglect and punched my cement walls until my knuckles are bled, and taken Molly till I was covered in sweat. Money and endless corruption come together like mustard and ketchup. ketchup or a couple in bed. If you're hungry for bread without the tax to pay, you're bound to catch a case and succumb to the feds. Giving crumbs and instead get stuck with a sense of crumbling dread as we just wonder what's next. This is redundant, I've said it before. We're stuck in perpetual war. The jobs that get paid less are a bunch of repetitive chores. The uncompetitive board work doesn't get the reward. I'm just getting ignored, but everybody's forgetting what George Carlin said, so I'll let him take it away.
You don't need a formal conspiracy when interests converge. These people went to the same universities and fraternities. They're on the same boards of directors. They're in the same country clubs. They have like interests. They don't need to call a meeting. They know what's good for them, and they're getting it. And there used to be 7 oil companies. There are now 3. It will soon be 2. The things that matter in this country have been reduced in choice. There are 2 political parties. There are a handful of insurance companies. There are about 6 or 7 information things. But if you want a bagel, there are 23 flavors because you have the illusion. You have the illusion of choice.